Hello everyone, Panda here, and today we're doing another build with me. We have Gargantos Showdown for Multiverse of Madness. As per usual, let's visit the minifigure of the day. Now, I've looked over this with the camera a few times. It looks much better in person, but I still wanted to show it off, despite... I don't remember her name, but I believe she's from Ninjago. She has shiny gold eyes. I don't know all the characters' names. This is a very unique version of her. Here. I can show you the other side of her face, maybe that'll help. But regardless. I was going with that to mix with the gold theme on the black and the white. I actually have Bucky, the Winter Soldier. I have his What If arm on her to mesh with the rest of the outfit. I hope that doesn't become a problem. The light flickering out in the background. But okay, anyways. Minifigure of the day. Of course we have Paradox in a box. Everyone should have one. Of course we have Stylus I'm trying to use. At least when it's appropriate. And I guess we can start the build. Sniffle. Fantastic. No stickers. Stickers, there you are. Only 2 bags this time, although the count is 264. I thought there'd be more bags, I guess. Sorry for the noise, but we are not taking chances with muting again. Always make sure it's empty. Okay, so the eye looks very interesting. Wonder what else I can do with this. I have to buy a second one. Because this looks like it can possibly clip. No, not quite. It'd have to be another layer, but it could clip to the video boxes. So I'm excited about that. That is not how you wear pants. This multiverse is madness. That was silly. Okay, so the cape is slightly rubbery. See how it can bow a little bit? I wasn't sure what it's going to be made of. I'm really excited how this is going to look. Well, this face is much more serious. Can we zoom in? I like both. I like the attitude face though. Oh, it's kind of obvious which pants are his. But I gotta say, his outfit's pretty sharp. Oh. Let's make our minifigs first, huh? Sorry. Oh, he's so angry. I like it. I really do. Sniffle. She has shorter legs. I don't know what they're called, but they're interesting. Yeah, there we go. Hang it over there. We should probably start with the instructions, huh? I will get me a green Lego shirt eventually. I need these two. There's the eyeball. Interesting. Always make sure it's empty. I know this is hers. And I really don't know who she is. Her name is America Chavez or Chavez. I don't know how it's pronounced. And I mean that with the utmost respect. But I think she is in the movie. I think she is... I don't know anything about the comics, or not anything, but I don't know much about the story arc. But I think she's part of the X-Men, according to the trailers. Because Strange, if you've seen the trailer, Strange goes around, you know, building up a situation, blah blah blah, and then next thing you know, this girl's following him around, jumping around too. Seems to have some sort of supernatural ability that has been undefined to me so far. Gotta say, I do miss the old circles from the original. No, I don't know about original. From the other Doctor Strange. I have. Okay, I like this. He looks awesome. Now, ooh. So his head wasn't all the way tightened, and now it's tighter, and it holds it perfectly in place. It won't budge. And I'm assuming it's using tension on the silicone rubber-esque cape. I like it, despite it being a physical object. Okay, I'm talking way too much. Let's move on. Step 1. Camo green, like a swamp camo green. Step 2. I gotta say, the instructions are not giving his hair justice, because every curve is like outlined. Whoa. They went from very, very basic steps to I was not ready for whatever they're telling me to do. I mean, I am, but... Well, I already know, because of the holes, that is one full peg space, which means there will be a peg. Okay, are you guys following? So we did step 3. See? Same position. In case it doesn't add up. Because that was a lot really quick. Flip over. The green 1x2 on the bottom, if that helps. And then 4 of these. Sorry. Now, step 5. Flip back over. 2 of those. Step 6. Can I see it from here? Dark gray. And 2 of those slopes. Downwards. Yep. Step 7. Okay, Okay, 2 of the gray plate pieces, and 2 of the brown slot pieces. So ready to go? The brown one is a little more easy. These, not so much. Do you see where they go? Right there. Step 8. Wow, it's just one step. 5 steps in one. How's yours coming along? One step. One? That's it? Yeah, just one. Okay, I'll do the 2 blue first. I'm basing it off the final picture of this step. It's much easier for me personally, but whatever works for you, you work your way. 2 with the gray ballpoint receiving ends. 2 more camo swamp green on top to make it flush, which means something's gonna go across the top. Of course. This. I don't like it. Hold on. I didn't make any mistakes, did I? Okay. So there's just the space floating. Don't like that gap. Hopefully it makes more sense. Okay. Now if you don't know, when you have a piece like this brown snot piece, and then the red one on top, they align so you can build directly on top of them. See? Is this a filler piece? Because this is a rare color. And I would prefer not to lose it on the inside. I need to remember that it's here. I'm not gonna go do it now, but next time. Or if I ever specifically need that color again. Oh, that's beige, not gray. I couldn't find it laying here. That is my only nitpick, is I really need to synchronize the colors. Now there's also another gap. It's hard to tell exactly where this is headed. Step 12, 2 and 2. Always look for that numerical value. How many? 1, 2, 7. I wonder what the highest amount, I think, is 4? I've ever seen at one time. 4 of the same exact step. And the blue never saw the light of day again. I almost think they're Easter eggs. I was just not ready for the colorful rave we're having. Pink, yellow, blue, pine green. Which none of these will see the light of day. I think Lego has been watching my videos, and they're just adding more and more. Let's see what he says about this. Okay. Step 15. And it is hollow on the inside. 17. Okay. Sorry, you're down here. Step 18. Step 19. And if I'm going too fast, feel free to pause if you need. If I'm going too slow, feel free to skip ahead. Sniffle. Step 20. 21. Okay. Step 22. Now I need more of these. Huh. But I can't tell you why. Okay, this isn't as clear of instructions, but it wants the backside, the bottom to be in the back part if this were the front. Okay? Which is why they're showing you... Oh wait, no. Ignore that. Huge error on my part. No, the snot holes showing the hole in the stud shows that they want... I was right the first time again. Okay. The best thing to just be to follow the diagram, and it will show you everything you need to know. I was right the first time. And I'm not afraid to admit that mistake. I'm fixing it. Yeah. Now that we've done times 2, they want the green forward. Sometimes second guessing yourself. No, that wasn't a second guess. I misread the instructions the second time. That is a spare piece. Sniffle. We are in step 23. And I'm also reminding myself that. I know I'm on step 23. Rotating is a step. Okay. The space allotted below is designed. See the space here? There's no other... Okay. Hold up. I would personally like to make that flush, but in the picture it is not. I might modify that later. See how it aligns? But in the picture, as you see, the gray connects with the blue, and it fits within that space allotted. So that's cool. In fact, this isn't even a terrible idea for like a mech spot to sit in. I may revisit these instructions. That's where the eye sits. Okay, okay. And I can make different eyes this way. I do have a thing for a great eye. You'll see. Sorry. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Ta-da. I don't know if that merits it ta-da, but... Oh, okay. So the eye, being connected to red, because it's transparent, really brings out the red of it, even more so. And in the eye socket, it's a single stud in the center, which is going to go into that backwards. see. That goes in the white. And it wants me to connect, which will lock all those pieces in place. Seems a bit early to connect things to this. Step 28. I mean, it makes more sense now. Step 29. Step 30. Okay. 2 more. It's coming together pretty well. Other side. We're almost done bag 2. They have a new printing. Do you see the holes? Interesting. And that's actually going to be it for this bag, I believe. Mirrored this side. Step 34 is presumed. 35, and now back 2. Move those pieces. Noise. Always make sure. I'm going to assemble walls before opening any of the bags. Well, I'm guessing it's hairs in one of them. There it is. Don't know where you think you're going. Hey, this is a very difficult skin tone to come by. Long only has one-sided face. He uses different color. There we go. Okay. For starters, very clear in the steps. That's where this goes. See it? Into dark green, but with the holes in them on the back there, and 2 little slopes also on the back. Step 37, sorry. There we go. Step 38. So the holes, no studs, are irrelevant because they're going to be covered up by slopes. Facing the back. So it should be like that, see? Facing the back side. Okay, I see them. See where these go? Right in the center, on the sides. We get 4 slopes. See where that goes in the back there? Can't point at it. Indexing from the camera without looking down. It's not as easy as it sounds. There's a slight delay. Not by much. And even more of them. Here. The entire top looks to be covered in angles. Sniff. This is taking much less time than I anticipated. Another, there it is. There's only one brown this time. See? Just in the center. Now these are beige or sandy looking dirt. They are not gray. No matter what term you decide to describe them as such, gray is not one of them. Sniffle. Here's one. Here's 2. They go next to the brown snot piece, which covers up the inner blocks. So that means they could be any color. And you can make shift. If you don't have those pieces, or if you want those pieces for something else, you can swap them out for other Lego that you will not see the light of day. Okay. The top. Do you see? Step 44 goes right off right in the middle on the top. Step 45. Simple enough. And what's entertaining is a lot of these pieces have been seen before besides the eye. This could be redone in another colored format. It doesn't have to be green. Especially because like red was an option. I actually don't even know how many variables there are of these tentacles. Okay, so looking on the side, those go 1 and 1, which hide a lot of the inner workings. So again, a lot of this can be altered if you need the components that are on the inside. Like what if you need 1 by 1 round plates? You could swap that for any color. No one would see it, ever. Okay, if I saw 47 correct, it's 2 of these, and it's on top of that, pinching them together more or less. No, pinching them. Interlocking. Interlocking will be your best friend in Lego. Okay. I feel like 90% of this is decorative plating. Okay, not decorative, it's actually integral. It keeps it together. Okay. Green plate. That's it. Next step. This is... I don't dislike it. It's working. Okay, so those two, the blue versions of these on the inside are completely covered now, so again, if you wanted blue, you can go back in these steps, take them out, swap them for a different piece, or even just use plates to achieve the 2 by 2 by 2 depth. Because it's only 2 plates thick, not 3, making it a block height. So you could just fill in the void. If you wanted. If you wanted those pieces. Oh, and I guess I forgot to mention, I was excited to do this, is that this particular set is a birthday present from Fox and our youngest. Because the 22nd was my birthday. And I said I would hold on to this and build it for the channel. See, we're on step 52. Yep. 2 more of those slopes. Here's one. Or ramps. Ramps? Slopes. Ramps. I don't know. They're curved. I'm seeing 1. And I need 2. How is this possible? Am I actually missing one? Where did they even go? Or did I already do that step? Nope, I see it. They go here, they're going up. So here's 1. I think I'm missing a piece. Wow. Check it out, guys. What is that? Do you see that? 2 mistakes, no paradoxes. I apologize for the noise, but it is to prove a point that even as precautionary as I have been, I still made the mistake. And that happens. There we go. Okay, I see them. So this will first kind of complete the ramp going downwards, if you were to go down the back of it. And below that are the 2 slopes, or ramps, if you want. The one by one slopes, you see? So in case it's confusing at all, because the instructions are not very clear, they go here. 2 of 4 of them. There's 2 more, by the way. I'll show you in a second. See? This is actually a more complicated instruction than I'm used to seeing. And now these are on the bottom half of the center, where it's mostly parallel. Bottom half. Oh, and now we're doing the mirrored side. Which is if they would have just... I was gonna make a mirror dimension joke. I couldn't think of how it should be delivered. Okay. Now it's been a hot minute. So I'm actually just gonna follow the instructions. Okay, same for the other side. The second half will have the ramps. I'm gonna call these ramps because the slopes I consider... I don't have any. The plates. That's slopes. These are ramps. Well, that's one way to connect them. There we go. Sometimes it just does not want to go in. Does not want to fit. Does not want to connect. Do you see the circle always watching? Oh, I was right. Do you think it needs that extra little space? Okay. Trying to follow the guide as much as possible. I seem to foiling it first, but there's only 4 different types of pieces. And I think the middle piece you need, which is the largest piece on this part. Okay, yeah. Can you see in there? See how it slightly sticks out? The space is a necessity. So this is more structurally sound than I anticipated. However, you can do my inverted dot trick that I did an example of, my tips and tricks, where you could invert the dots to where it makes a square, but they're curved on the middle, and there'd be enough room for the peg to come down and this could still be closed. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I actually think I have some tips and tricks that could help Lego out. As a company, not just... Oh, this is fun. I do apologize for any extra noise in the background. We are doing a little special cooking thing as a family. By family, I mean Fox and the youngest right now. The youngest has a meals by mail ordeal and has a dish, distracted, that they're going to make for the family tonight. And Fox is helping. So I'm using this time to record. So if there is excess background noise, I do apologize. I don't think the blender merits a paradox. But how pointed out is it? Like sideways exactly? Kind of looks like it. Sniffle. I really like the tentacles, or the spikes, or whatever you want to call this. The way it comes off. Or eyelashes, even. If you want to look at it that way. But I am totally going to do something out of that. It's fun. Okay. Step 5 of Back 2 is complete. Okay, so the slope, the ramp pieces stop it, and they keep it curved. Neat. I really like this construct. Sniffle. There we go. That was a little bit of work to get it even. And this is supposed to be the mouth, right? Kinda, yeah. It says raw. Times 4. Okay. I think I want to get a second. Add more appendages, maybe? I don't know. Gotta see how this turns out, honestly. This video will determine how often I record when there is a potential for background noise. If it doesn't work accordingly, then I'll just wait for the opportune moments. Okay, I got those 4. Where are we headed? Thought so. Kind of stick outwards though. So reverse. See? Sniffle. Creepy. It's very compacted. Built very nicely, in my opinion. I'm enjoying this. I really like this build. Especially just the amount of effort. Not effort. What am I trying to say here? Times 4. Which I believe is the remainder of the arms. Sniffle. Let's just assume it's gonna reverse. That seems a bit exaggerated. Let's just assemble them and find out, huh? And we're almost done, by the way. Plus this way, of course, assembling repetitive. It's hiding behind it. step, which I think is to help it connect better to the larger ball joint. Okay, makes sense. I mean, that's all that's left, actually. Sniffle. Let's assemble them all together first, yeah? I feel better about that. Another one. Oh. Okay, so it's not a perfect measurement. You see the spacing there? Sorry, the focus. It's not a big problem or anything, but it exists nonetheless. Perhaps there's a more efficient way, a more complex way, ultimately more expensive solutions that would not be as obtainable. Now that we have our 4 largest. Okay. Kind of upwards, yeah? Sticking upwards. Let's turn this one there. I do need to work on my field of vision so you guys can see better. Maybe if I can get more plating of the same color or whatnot, or other greens, I can finish covering all the studs, dots. There we go. And this one. That should be the last one. Creepy some remaining pieces. Just about a bit. There we go. The advertisement for the mech sets. I don't know if those are still out or not whatsoever. I guess that's a story for a different day, huh? But okay. Here we are. Not a lot of space to work with. I really need to work on my field of vision. I do apologize. But yeah, here we are. I will work better on tips and tricks. I'll have more to offer you guys, I promise. But this is it for the build with me. So until next time.